What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HBM Mod. Last episode, we started building the fusion reactor. That's right. We aren't crafting the fusion reactor. We're starting to build it. This machine is gonna require a lot of stuff, a lot of work, and we've only barely scratched the surface of everything we're gonna need. We haven't even gotten to the turbines yet. This thing actually will need some of the biggest turbines we've ever built. Well, I mean the biggest turbines we can build, but yeah. I'm not sure. We're gonna need even more of the small turbines too. Anyway, as you can see, we gotta just do some welding today on this thing. We're gonna definitely be running out of, fuel on our welder a bunch. So I'm filling up the actual refinery with all of the oil and stuff. Natural gas that we're gonna need. This is going perfectly. So what I'm doing is I'm building basically the easy outline pillars and stuff of this thing. And basically the idea is that we will weld the insides, the outsides we'll do last, but the insides we're going to do first. And while we're working on this, we're working on the plasma injector, which I think we're going to put in on this side. And it will just go over the big gap there. And we'll make sure to cover that with some concrete or something so I don't see it from below and see how off-center it is. But from here, this is pretty simple. It's just like a weird diamond shape. Well, with some slightly round edges, but the roof of it we're going to do last as well. Let's go ahead and check, because the roof's an outside piece. The floor is an inside piece, I feel like. Okay, we're doing some casting, aren't we? Oh, crap. I mixed up everything. I mixed up everything, dude. I mixed up all of this stuff. Oh, I've got to do all the welding first. Stop putting stuff in there that doesn't belong. Okay, how many do we need to weld? So we need 78 cast steel plates, right? So I need 64 plus 28. Right, 64 plus 14. Because that will make 78 when you weld it together. Well, 33 when you weld it together. Okay, we'll need another stack of 64 and 14. We might not have enough steel plates if I mess this up. So I think we'll have enough plates. I just don't know it, because if I've messed up the amount that we have, we might not have enough to finish the reactor build. Or the amount that we need for these the other thing. We're gonna just take that, put that here, and hope we never have to mix them again. So that will start welding. And that will be pretty quick, hopefully. I really hope it's quick. Because if not, it's gonna be a pain. We'll set up a guy over here to take them out of there. Because it's gonna have to do a lot of welding today. Isn't it? Lots of welding. So much welding. We probably should make the lithium... I did not hear the thing running. Oh, let's go check on the magnetrons, because the magnetrons are done. So we gotta make lithium-ion batteries next. Yeah, magnetrons are done. We got 64 plus 14, 78. Perfect. So we gotta make lithium-ion batteries. And as you can see here, apparently we're short neutron reflectors. Are we seriously short neutron reflectors? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, we got two. Two are in there. Dang, we got the two easiest parts done, but we still are going to need the other thing, the lithium-ion batteries. But we can buy those on Amazon, so I think that's going to be the easiest way to get them. Save us some time from having to build them and resources as well. Let's see here, lithium-ion batteries. We can definitely buy them. 300 caps, which is several stacks of these. We'll probably be able to afford as many as we can buy. Just buy as many as we can. I think that's the plan. Do we have more caps, though? Because I don't think I got enough caps. I might not have enough caps. I definitely think I have enough, but don't know if I actually have enough. I don't think I do. Dang. Well, I have several stacks in the thing, don't I? I have 64. That's 128. I would need 2 more stacks. Yeah, no, we can't afford that. We'll just have to make them, which is fine. I don't really care too much. The amount of blowtorching is unreal. Now, is the oxyacetylene torch better than this? Probably, because oxyacetylene burns hotter than this would be burning. This is just natural gas straight out of the ground. This wouldn't burn that much. Or would, well, it would burn a lot, but a lot more than nothing. But yeah. I missed a spot. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Don't turn your pickaxe to shredder mode while you're building. Oh, I missed a side, too. I meant to have this side also done. Oops. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to the fusion reactor that we haven't even talked about. We haven't even talked about blankets yet, dude. It's gonna need a blanket. That's right. The kind of blanket that it's gonna sleep with. Why? Well, because it does. It just does. Well, actually, the blanket makes it run better. So, it's physics. Okay. Also, it prevents it from exploding because the blanket, like, basically, the inside of this thing is not padded. But when you add the blanket to it, it's like an extra layer of stuff to prevent it from exploding. Basically, you need the blanket, otherwise it's going to explode. Because it will just be a hull of steel and electromagnets, which is not enough to stop it from exploding. And they don't really explode. I mean, this one does. It just stops functioning. Well, most of these things, they don't explode technically. But it doesn't matter. It's basically exploding. It's like, what's the difference between me shoving C4 in this RBMK and melting it down? Not really much. It's just one is more spicy than the other. And I'll let you figure out which one that is. Because I'm not really sure either. I don't know whether a big explosion or a lot of corium is better. Although this one, it just breaks. Okay, so I guess it's not exploding, not melting down. It's just breaking. And it's not really a big break when it breaks. It just kind of like part of it falls off. I mean, it depends though. I think it depends. Do we got any spare barrels? I really would like to not have to walk back and forth for oxyacetylene. Okay, we got naphtha here. Well, this guy can be turned into natural gas. It's not oxyacetylene. It's natural gas, guys. I'm sorry. I keep calling it oxyacetylene. Just bear with me, dudes. Bear with me. Okay. Natural gas. Right. That's what we need here. So soon, our actual tungsten plates will be done, and then I'll be able to make the next part of the machine. I'm excited for this. And then we'll basically be done for today. Hopefully, the next episode, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll take care of the turbines. I'm not really worried about the lithium-ion batteries because it's not like a big deal. They're not very expensive. This guy has 1,600 natural gas. Perfect. So, now we can just start building this thing. And it'll be pretty easy because I can just go... Need natural gas. Oh my gosh. Fill it up. Okay. Maybe I should make multiple blowtorches. Or just get an oxyacetylene torch. But that's what the real G's are using. Real G's are using that. Oh, you just gotta keep welding, dudes. Oh my gosh. The natural gas. We're gonna run out of natural gas before we can finish this thing. Also, I gotta make that floor look a little better. Maybe make a nice little thingy on the bottom. Yeah, it will look cool. No wonder it takes so long for them to build either. This thing is taking forever. Holy, the amount of natural gas needed to weld this stuff. Pretty insane. I remember the watch reactor, I didn't need to use this much stuff. Wait, it can use an acetylene torch. Dang, maybe I should start using one of them. Just switch over to that. But it needs oxygen for that, and I don't want to go make oxygen. So, I mean... 3,750. This is not gonna be enough. Well, I mean, definitely not gonna be enough, but... Maybe we'll finish the floor. Okay, well, we didn't finish the floor. That just went through 1,600 liters of stuff. That's how much natural gas we use. 1,600 liters for those welds. This is actually a lot. I mean, we already knew this was a lot. It's just that it's that much. One barrel of this. For, like, what? Barely part of the floor? And how many do we need to weld? Well, each weld takes, like, a certain amount of natural gas. And something else. Oh, wait, I probably should refill the blowtorch while I'm over there. Maximize our weld efficiency, I think, is the plan. That way we were welding constantly. Welding as much as we physically can. This welding's actually the worst. This is actually the worst. So I'm thinking we need one Leviathan turbine for the actual steam. Although we probably want to have 4 of them. Because I don't want to have to worry about making a bunch of tiny turbines. But the tiny turbines, we can make it tiny turbines. We don't need to worry about the tiny turbines. But the smaller turbines, which are just the regular industrial ones, we're gonna need at least 1 Leviathan for the steam, right? To turn the steam into stuff that those smaller turbines will be able to use. So that's the plan for that. We're on the outside welds here. So this is the outside, and we're going to start welding these guys. We're going to need to do this. We're going to need to do some stuff with these guys and start building the outside of this thing. So let's do that. I reckon the roof is the easiest part to build to start. Well, actually the floor is the easiest, but the roof is the second easiest, right? Because we got all this stuff to stand on here. It's actually my favorite. This is actually my favorite machine to build, I think. I'm just enjoying the build process for this thing because you can stand on the top and not worry about the stuff falling down. Whereas with other machines, probably not the same. Well, I mean, there actually is no other machines that you build in the same way. That, actually, none of the multi-block machines you could fall down through. Except for this one. This is the only one where you can fall down. Like, you could fall into one of those holes. This is the only one where that can happen. All the others are just solid blocks of stuff. This one has air in it. So, I mean, and also an interior. You can live in there, by the way. Oh, wait, there is another one that you could probably fall through, which is ICF, but even then, it's not like this one, where it's got like a giant fan in the center. When we get this thing running, I will explain to you all why this is actually going to probably be losing energy rather than making energy. But it will be making energy by the game standards, but if we were to put this in the real world, this thing would definitely not be making energy due to the fact that it has a giant spinning motor that's half the size of the machine. It's not the magnets. The magnets are not a problem, dude. It's the giant motor that's spinning in the center, which looks cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the way this machine looks. But it would not make energy in the real world. But toroidal machines like this, these toroids and whatever, and what have you, are actually the best bet. Tokamak is the best bet, other than some other options, which I don't remember what the other ones were. There was this Canadian company that was working on what is it, compression or something, like you compress plasma with lead. Some baloney, but it probably works decently. They were looking at that for an option, but Tokamak is the leading one. I believe the thing I'm talking about was internal confinement fusion or whatever. Which is actually nice. Nice to see that it gets into HBM mod. Or was it laser point not laser point confusion, laser point confusion, dude. What? That is not correct. Well, I mean, I'm confused by laser points as well. I mean, pretty sure most creatures are confused by laser beams. Laser beams are painful. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's go see if that tungsten needs welding. And if it does, hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to weld tungsten today. Oh, you got any tungsten? I need to weld this tungsten today, I think. Oh, there's one more cast steel plate in there. How much steel plates do you get? Oh, it's still got more steel. Okay, I need to put that back. It finished all the tungsten. 64 plus 64 plus 28. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Perfect, dude. Perfect. We'll just put this in the bottom here. And look how much we got. We got 64 plus 14 of them. Which is exactly what we needed. And it's still making more tungsten. Or more of the stuff. Or whatever. Oh, wait. That's because I messed up the amount we were supposed to have. Because I thought it was done. So yeah, the rest of this is going to the fusion reactor. Because I messed that up. And I have 9 extra superconducting magnets. Are you sure this thing does not need 136 of these? I missed a side. I can't get to the side because it's on the side that's like halfway off the edge. Maybe I should have built this platform a little bigger. Like a block bigger would have made it work better. Yes, it's time to weld the outside of the machine together. Holy crap. Yeah, this side's looking pretty good. I think this side's gonna be the side I make sure to show in my next post or whatever. Community. I don't even do community posts, dude. I should do community posts. Oh, no. No effort. Not gonna put any extra effort in to this. Because this is not important. Let's go ahead and keep welding. Well, I just fell off the ledge. You know, somebody down below is gonna be like, you've fallen, 2,000 times in the last 2 episodes, dude. And yeah, yep, that's definitely gonna happen. Somebody's definitely gonna be counting this. Somebody's gonna be counting how many times we've fallen. Or, well, actually, now that I've said that, somebody will. Somebody definitely will. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Stupid. Okay. Well, get this thing full. Somebody also will probably be counting how many times I have to fill the welder. But you cannot account for that. I mean, well, actually, you could do the math to figure that out. I'm only going to use natural gas because this is the Soviet Union. We only use the worst stuff. Alright. No, that's a joke. But still. We only use the worst stuff here. So, I mean, I guess we are the Soviet Union now. What the heck? Are you kidding me? I need to actually hook a hopper into this, so if I ever throw the blowtorch out, it'll just get caught by the hopper. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna need to refill that. Oh, crap. Not again. If only I had, like, some kind of electric welder. A super electric welder, like the one over there. Instead of this baloney. Your guess is as good as mine if we have enough plates to weld the whole thing. Because the way I'm looking at it right now, the amount of welds we got left versus our plates, we're looking thin on plates, dude. We are looking very thin as far as plates are concerned. Excuse me. Don't put that in there. Don't cause any bologna. Okay. Natural gas. Let's go. Oh, we're out of chlorine. What's the status on that tungsten over here? We got tungsten? Tungsten? Let's get this tungsten welded. We probably have enough energy to weld this tungsten, so I'm not too concerned with it. But oxygen is going to be a different story, because we're only going to get 2 welds out of this, and I'll have to do the rest on my own. Getting the oxygen piped over and stuff. I hate this thing, because I got to fill it up every 5 seconds. Maybe I should just build a new one. Maybe it comes with, like, stuff in it. Okay, so here's where we have a problem. Gonna fall off the edge unless I have that there. Gonna fall off the edge unless I have these here. Boom, boom, boom. Weld, weld. Weld it faster now. Quickly. We got work to do. Come on. Get to it. Weld. We're gonna need even more natural gas for the roof. But we're almost done. We're getting into the roof pretty soon. Pretty quickly, we are getting this done. I'm pretty stoked about this. Check it out. We've just welded the entire thing, basically. Just got 4 more blocks over here, and I'm gonna run out of natural gas before I can finish all 4 of these. Yep, exactly. Oh my gosh, I gotta do parkour to get around here. Are you kidding me? This is not a parkour game. This is a fusion reactor game. Welded everything, basically. Just gotta do the parkour and get around this building. Alright, so I gotta go up on the roof now. Roof welding. Oh my gosh, what could possibly go wrong? It's like when you have a metal roof and you have to weld it together again. Wait, what? You don't have to weld metal roofs. That is not how that works, but it's if you had to weld a metal roof. How dangerous would that be? How dangerous. And we're gonna be running short on these, I think. Because I think there's like... Yeah, we're running short on steel plates. That definitely means some of the steel plates went into the other thing, which is fine. It's totally fine with me. Because I think we'll still have enough to make this. Tungsten plate's gonna be a whole different story. Because tungsten's just annoying. I just hate tungsten. It's annoying to weld. It's got such a high melting point and all that. Baloney. We're gonna be short on natural gas. But I think we're gonna be, we're short on plates too. We're getting close. Getting pretty close. Just a few more plates. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 plus 4 plus 6 is, well, 4 plus 6 is 10. 14, 19. Just 19 plates left. As far as welds go, that will be 19 welds. And 19 welds take a bunch of natural gas. It's messed up. But it's fine. I got 19. I got the math right. No, we'll see about that. I think I've got enough for the final welds. I got 4,000 in there. I'm assuming each weld takes about 1,000, which is not correct. It takes about 500 or 250 or something along those lines. I believe it's 500, but somebody's going to tell me I'm wrong. So, yeah, they'll probably be right, but I don't care. 250. Told you so. Ha! Take that. I shotgunned it. Got it right. Oh, yes. One last weld. One last weld. This is it. Dudes, the final moment we've been waiting for so long is upon us. We just gotta do a few more welds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah! I was thinking it wasn't gonna exist. It was not gonna exist. Dude, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it's kind of like... The way its structure is like different from how I remember it being. Because like, oh wait, you can fall in... Yeah, you can still fall in the holes. But it's weird because you can't fully fall in the holes. And you probably can't live inside the thing anymore. Which you used to be able to do. I wish you could put a door on it. Holy... Oh my gosh. This is my favorite machine by far. Oh, look at this thing, dude. Holy. So this machine takes 10 million HE. Now, it's not... Compared to a lot of other machines, that doesn't look like a lot, but it kind of is. So, I mean, just keep that in mind. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind that this machine is probably gonna take a lot of energy. Plus, the other machine takes 10 giga HE, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it takes 10 giga HE. That was almost bad. Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, I'll put a roof on that thing to make sure it doesn't get hit by any meteorites. And I really hope it doesn't get hit by meteorites, because that is just gonna make me furious, angry, big mad. But anyway, it's looking pretty good, I think. Look at this thing. It's so beautiful. You can look inside the thing. I love that part. You can see the other sides of it. The 4 sides. But anyway, the blanket, as you can see, it's just steel plates in there. So what we're going to do when we get the blanket is going to change colors. And we put the blanket in there. But not right now, because we're not making a blanket yet. You can see here we'll need deuterium, tritium, because the fusion reactor itself is useless without fuel. And without the plasma injector, it's also useless. So we're getting the 2 most expensive parts. And then we're going to have to automate the other parts. Because the other parts are actually, arguably, I don't know. I don't really know. Because you need to automate them. You need to have energy production for it. Yeah, who knows. But I'm assuming we're probably not going to need to weld the other machine. So, well, it might be stupid to just assume that. I'm going to go ahead and assume it anyway, and then just connect that there. We probably need to get a fracking tower, just to ignore all of these problems. But, let's go ahead and see if our tungsten is welding, because, I mean, I just hate welding tungsten. Yeah, it's all out of oxygen. How many welds did it get? 2. Exactly what I expected. Well, we should have a barrel or 2 of oxygen over here, which we can just take out on demand. We got oxygen? Yeah. We got more oxygen in there, because I'm going to need every single piece of oxygen I can get. Well, I've got 1,600, which is good enough for me. For now. Which that will get 16 more welds. We'll be at 18. It's going to be a lot of pieces. But, by the time we get back, we'll have basically everything we need. Then we'll just have to build the core for the plasma part, and then it's on to the actual fuel. You're welcome.